We want to create this historical atmosphere for the venue. So we brought up this idea of making Italian classic fun dining, but not fine dining, just to try to bring people over, have a good time, like probably a neighborhood restaurant in Italy.
We just wanted simple dishes with really good produce, really good products, 2 or 3 ingredients, just simple classic Italian food, just showcasing how good something simple can be.
This place was 110 years old, actually. Son of Italian, Brazilian born, Italian background. I grew up eating best food. So when I came to Australia, I just thought after 8 years here was a time to open something of myself. The idea is to make like an art gallery. You're gonna see that so many pictures on the walls. So trying to make this like you feeling in Florence, Everyone feels like a part of the family here. It's a bit of cliche to say those things, but when me and Adam, the head chef, have been working together for probably 7 years.
It's kind of a case of I was in a job and Stefano called me up and said he was going to open a restaurant and did I want to be involved? Going back for years, so I was like, yeah, absolutely. The idea is, food that your Italian nonna might offer you. You're coming into our house. Here's some good food, here's some good wine. Just sit back, have fun. I'm going to start with some entrees here. So a popular one that we have is a stracciatella dish. Currently using Listrella, which is quite a nice tight stracciatella. Nice flavour, holds the plate quite well. Take a bit of persimmon, the mandolin, just a bit of fresh shaved fennel. We dress that with a bit of verjus, extra virgin olive oil. Nice wee mix. Build it up. The creaminess of the stracciatella goes with the freshness of the fennel and the persimmon beautifully. Bit of pepita seeds and some fresh cracked pepper. It's very light, it's very fresh, very nice little dish. For our next dish, we are actually wondering how to make a vegan dish look a little bit more fun. So what we've come up with is a bit of a beetroot raviolo and mixed it with garlic, black pepper, and a lot of orange zest. Roasted the beetroot, shaved it nice and thin, and then we've built our raviolo from that. Bit of fresh orange, some nice hazelnuts, bit of salt. And yeah, it's our beetroot raviolo. Our last starter is a very popular bruschetta. So nice bit of sourdough, touch of oil, and that is toasted in our Jasper oven. It's a Spanish-built oven, which is purpose-built to just run charcoal. There's no power, there's no electricity. It's a lot of fun, and the challenge of when you're cooking, the only way to control your heat is more or less charcoal, and then opening and closing the vents. And it's definitely my favorite toy in this kitchen. Bruschetta is whipped ricotta. Spread that around. Flame roasted capsicum. So we're using Lazagasti Cantabrian anchovies. Bit of fresh oregano goes on top. And really just drives home what we were talking about, the ethos of simple, fresh, good quality produce. As we move into some of our mains, we have our short rib gnocchi. So this is the ribs that we have braised down. So that is the stock from when we have finished off the beef. We'll put it in the oven for a couple of hours, and this is the liquid that gets cooked in. fresh gnocchi, which we make ourselves. And ours is pretty lovely. This is where we do venture from a bit of traditional Italian. Just added a little bit of butter at the end of this, which is just going to help thicken up our sauce, make it a bit glossy, and because let's be real, everything tastes better with a bit of butter. So this one has been on since day one. It's hard to see it ever coming off because it is just so damn good. So we've just put a duck and porcini lasagna onto the menu. So we finish this in the Jasper oven, make it nice and crispy. So we start with Aylesbury duck mince, which is coming from a farm down in Victoria. Cook it out for a few hours, bit of porcini, some mushroom, about 3 or 4 hours we let that cook. From there we build it up with a taleggio sauce, bit of pecorino, bit of porcini powder, and we finish with some fresh chives. Delicious, rich, hearty, everything you want a lasagna to be. So, final main that we'll show is our porchetta. It's a recipe I've been working on for a few years where butterfly it open. It's then stuffed with a bit of breadcrumbs, some onion, garlic, and then roasted perfectly so that you get all of this crackling. And just gets finished with a touch of fresh oregano. Doesn't need too much. It is just a very nice dish. Just finish off with our signature tiramisu. This recipe actually came from Stefano's father. He grew up with this recipe. So if you ask Stefano, this is definitely his favorite. Loaded with lots of Amaro. It's quite boozy. But that's what it's all about, right? Nice, generous spoonful of our lovely Amaro tiramisu. What more could you want?
So we are going to do an iconic, typical drink from Italy, from Milano. So we are talking about Negroni. So Negroni we will use, of course, as a main ingredient our bitter Campari. Then we go with one base of vermouth. And of course we finish with the gin. We like to use Bombay because it's full of traits. So we will love keep the same flavor mixed with a blend of eggs. And we finish everything with nice slice of the orange. And voila. So the next cocktail that we are going to see now is another really iconic drink in Italy. We are talking about Campari Spritz. So simple, delicious, a bit bitter. And we are going to use, of course, typical Prosecco, Dolce G Prosecco from Valdobbiadene. We are going to use, of course, our colorant flavor, which is Campari. We add the typical Campari from Torino, typical recipe, 60 ounce. And then we are going to finish with some soda, so we give a bit of a sparkling touch to the drink.
Beauty of Italian food. It can be so simple, but in simplicity, there's nowhere to hide. It has to be done well, it has to be good. One of our customers described it to me as a warm hug, which I was like, yep, I'll take that. Something different, I like it.
away. You come here, just walk and have this cheap trip to Italy. You don't need to pay the ticket. You just come to Crown Street.
Italian restaurants around in Sydney are a dime a dozen, but if you want to be transported to Italy for the night, for the afternoon, come here, forget about the city, and enjoy yourself.